Great evening, everybody on this Sunday fun day. Yes, my name is Shalice Smith Sidney. Sunday fun day. You are at the right place at the right time. Go ahead and give a thank you to the person who invited you because you're in store for a ride amongst the planet. I want you to put in the chat, go right down to the bottom. You see the chat box on the bottom of your screen. Let us know who invited you and where you're chiming in from. I'm going to look for you so I can shout it out. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, Maria. Okay. Maria is from Colorado. Miss Lynch from Dallas, Texas. Zaire from LA. All right. Come on, y'all. Mr. Seeley from Brooklyn. Crystal from Atlanta, GA. Michelle from Dallas, Georgia. Yes. All right. Kavon from Colorado. Miss Naima Smith. Yes. Happy Sunday checking in from Dallas, Texas. Again, my name is Shalice Smith Sidney. So I want you guys to give yourself a moment. Be comfortable. Take a breath. If you're comfortable enough, close your eyes and repeat after me. I am powerful. I have what it takes to be successful in my life. I am somebody and I will be great. Open your eyes and applaud. Believe it, achieve it. I'm in my phase of life. I'm about my maker, me, my money, and my man. Holla. Because let me tell you, I joined this business roughly 4 years ago. I am Shalice Smith Sidney from Brooklyn, New York, out of 2 locations, Florida and New York. But I'm going to bring up this young lady who is so special in my life that she chose not to gatekeep this business. She is none other than my cousin. But not only does she do this business, she loves travel so much that it's a 9 to 5. She's a flight attendant by day. But when she's not serving you drinks on the plane or your handy dandy snacks or that blanket or your headphones, we're out living life because we're regular, degular people. And being regular, degular people, we need more money in our life. We need options. We need change. Who's there who better can change your life than the planet? But I want to bring to you this young lady. She's a fur mom. She's got a 4-footed look. This ain't practice. A 4-footed fur baby named Brooklyn, who she loves dearly. And Miss Naima Smith, have you made it to the video?
I would not be anywhere else on this Soulful Sunday. First of all, let me just say that welcome was amazing, okay? But you know what? My cousin did not tell you much about herself. This woman is phenomenal. She's an amazing mom. She's an amazing wife. She is my favorite cousin, but shh, don't tell nobody I said that. This woman is a super woman. And what I love is, yes, she has a 9 to 5, but she's super passionate about helping amazing moms and dads get on the money making side of travel. She is connected so far to 4 amazing families, but she is not stopping there. And just like she said, we love having fun and super passionate about helping people. So I had to throw it back to that amazing sister right there. And like she said, I'm Miss Naima Smith. I'm originally from New York City. Guys, I currently reside in Dallas, Texas. And like she said, I love travel so much. It's my job and it is my business. And it can be yours too, because whoever invited you, they wanted you to get educated on exactly what it is they are doing. And today, we are going to do just that. But before we do, she had you close your eyes. I want you to just actually think back to when you were a kid. We used to dream, and man, we used to dream big. Remember in school, Your teacher would ask you, what did you want to be when you grew up? And all the kids were raising their hands. They were excited. Some people were shouting out, oh, I want to be a teacher. I want to be a doctor. Then you had some friends who said, no, I want to be a lawyer. And because I'm from New York, y'all already know we heard a rapper and everything in between. Dream big? Yeah, most definitely. That's exactly what we did. And what happened? We grew up. And what happened? The bills kicked in. So those dreams went out the window because now you were what? You had to go to school. What did you have to do, guys? Graduate, get that good job because you had to what? Pay those bills. Nobody said, you know what? You have the right to be an entrepreneur. You have the right to be your own boss. At least not when I grew up. Now it's a little bit different. So I'm going to have you dreaming today as an adult. And what I want you to actually think about is three amazing freedoms. I'm talking about time freedom and what that looks like to you. While you're thinking about that, go on and think about personal freedom. And you already know financial freedom is right behind that. What does that look like to you? Now, for me, because I like to go shopping, I want to go in any store in any country, go ahead and purchase exactly what I want because I know I got it. And you know what? Since I got it, my bills, they are on auto pay. And you know what? I want to get up, not when the alarm clock says, hey, girl, wake up. I want to wake up when God says it's my time. Hello, gorgeous. Good morning. And you know what? I want to go on vacation when I want, with who I want, for as long as I want. Now, that's how I think about my freedoms. I want you to think about what it means to you. And while you're doing that, I'm going to have my sister in success, Miss Jasmine. She's going to play an amazing video. It's going to actually get you thinking about those freedoms, but it's also going to show you how amazing the community and the support is with these two amazing businesses. So I'm going to move myself out of the way and have her play this video. Sis, take it away.
Welcome to Planet Marketing, the best place on the planet.
A place where financial freedom, personal freedom, and time freedom go hand in hand.
A place where you can design the life you want to live, where you can earn more, travel more, and experience more.
Building a network of like-minded people, benefiting from the exciting, global 24-hour-a-day world of e-commerce.
And earning lucrative travel commissions while you learn the secrets and advantages of being a travel agent.
Founded in 2015 by former Air Force Desert Storm veteran and entrepreneur, Mr. Donald Bradley, with corporate offices in Atlanta, Georgia, has operations in over 20 countries. Solid, secure, and prepared for massive growth.
The company is known for its solid leadership, global experience, and turnkey home-based business solution. And Mr. James Ferreira, co-founder and president of IntelliTravel, our exclusive travel partner. Located in Delray Beach, Florida, IntelliTravel is one of the most trusted names in travel since 1991.
The original home-based travel agency. They have a coveted A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and are accredited and certified with all major carriers and organizations, and have the awards to prove it. Now, as you may or may not know,
every time a flight is booked, a car rented, or a hotel reservation is made, somebody earns a commission. And that can be the beginning of a beautiful business. And when you become a travel business owner, the entire world of travel is open to you. From family reunion cruises to destination weddings, corporate retreats to alumni excursions, airline tickets, car rentals, hotel stays, even event tickets like concerts or sporting events, even trains, excursions, even vacation home rentals. And every single transaction, commissions. Commissions that you earn.
and the timing? It's perfect. Already the world's largest industry at $8 trillion per year, experts are predicting it will hit $15 trillion in the next 10 years. Travel is already the #1 searched for item on the internet, and with baby boomers retiring and millennials already spending $200 billion a year, you will agree this is the perfect business.
Think about it. Virtually every single person you know travels. Why not get paid on what they're going to do anyway? How does it work? Well, when you become an independent travel agent, what we call an ITA, you get a completely turnkey business with everything you need to succeed. A state-of-the-art website and booking portal, exclusive inventory, world-class training and support, business cards, sales tools, a complete email marketing system, and best of all, the ability to earn between 70 and 80% of all commissions paid on any and all travel booked through your site. And that can add up to a lot. Just look at these examples.
Chances are that you know some serious business travelers. If they book through your site instead of one of those no-name sites, not only do they get great rates, but you would earn over $150 in commission on a typical 3-night stay. Know any golfers? Help set up a 5-day golf event for a foursome in Phoenix and earn over $270, even if you don't even know how to swing a club. Anyone getting married soon? How about being the hero that helps book a dream honeymoon to Cancun? The newlyweds get luxury accommodations, 5-star service, and a butler. You get over $560 in commission.
Okay, one more. A group cruise. You book 20 cabins for a family reunion cruise to the Caribbean. Your reward? $2,240.17. How many of those could you do in a year? In a month? And this is not cut-rate vendors or cheap unwanted inventory. We're talking about the best brands in the travel industry. Literally hundreds of the world's best brands right at your fingertips.
And for those of you who want to dive in and become full-time travel pros, we offer the best, most comprehensive training in the industry, but not in some stuffy classroom. Because as an IntelliTravel agent, you have access to our exclusive IntelliTrips. How about $4.99 for 3 nights in beautiful Negril, Jamaica while you learn about tropical beaches? Or Punta Cana, 4 days, 3 nights, 5-star all-inclusive for $720 per person while you become inspired and equipped while you earn your luxury travel advisor certification.
That's what it's all about. Learning your trade while traveling the world. And backing you up, the best guarantees in the industry. The best travel price guarantee. The no questions asked 100% money back guarantee. And a unique profit guarantee. Nobody else in the industry offers that.
Now, don't get us wrong. Making money in travel is one of the enjoyable and most exciting ways to earn a living. But for those who want to take it to a whole different level, we offer the ability to build a team, to show others the advantages of becoming an ITA, to capitalize on what we call leveraged income, to earn residual checks like rock stars and actors. Because Warren Buffett said it best, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source.
What exactly is leveraged income? Well, let's imagine you're a car mechanic. You fix a car, you get paid. You fix another car, you get paid. You go on vacation, cars aren't fixed, you don't get paid. Now imagine you own a garage. You have 6 mechanics who work for you. Every car they work on, you earn an income. Even if you are on a tropical beach somewhere. That is leverage.
And at Planet Marketing, we have multiple ways for you to leverage, like $50 for every direct sale, a 50% check match on all personal referrals, and up to 6 levels of team bonuses. And as you rise through the ranks from bronze to silver to gold, more bonuses, more checks, more commissions. And residual income? Well, because of our amazingly generous 3x9 matrix, you can earn hundreds, thousands, even tens of thousands a month, every month, like clockwork.
And if you decide to go full-time, our phenomenal Fortune 100 Style Director program, where extra bonuses can grow from $500 to thousands of dollars per month. And as a director, you can earn sapphire, ruby, diamond, and even double diamond. Even a diamond encrusted Rolex, the pinnacle of success.
Now, it is important to remind everyone watching that not every person who joins Planet Marketing gets a diamond Rolex. In fact, some people make no money at all. Everyone watching this has the exact same opportunity. Male or female, young or old, educated or not, everyone has a level playing field. The more you do, the more you make. It's that simple. And a huge part of the Planet philosophy, it's not just about making money. It's about teaching you tried and true financial principles along the way, showing you how to create wealth, generational wealth.
Our pledge to you, it's one of the most unique in the world. When you become a Planet Marketing Director, you and your family is protected because in the event of your death, the Planet business you've built will outlast you. Your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commissions, director pay, director bonuses, and monthly residual income. That is our pledge. And behind you, every step of the way, talented, caring leadership that wants you to succeed, providing you state-of-the-art tools, training, and events.
Tools like our phenomenal phone app that makes sharing videos like this as simple as pushing a button. Like our exciting international conventions, where you get to meet the leadership, rub shoulders with the top earners, and possibly get to walk across stage yourself in front of thousands of cheering colleagues. An exciting, dynamic, and growing industry, multiple streams of income and support. Everything you need for the perfect business.
How do you get started? Simple. We offer 3 different ways to get started. The most popular is our $199.90 plan, booking travel and selling the ITA business through simple tools and videos like this, leveraging the benefits of 2 great companies.
And that's it. A phenomenal industry with picture-perfect timing. The only question is, where do you see yourself fitting in? Are you a 1? You see the vision, the timing, and the money, and you're ready to get started. Are you a 2? Meaning you like what you see, but have a few more questions you'd like to get answered. Or are you a 3? You're just not interested.
But whatever you do, don't think too long. Make a decision. 1, 2, or 3. And if you decide to join us, know this. We will do everything in our power to help you succeed.
And welcome to Planet Marketing, the best place on the planet.
I hope you caught all of that amazing video. But if you missed some, that's okay. Whoever invited you can definitely share that awesome, powerful video with you. Because every time I watch it, I want to sign up all over again. Now, if you did not already let your person know that you made it, go ahead and drop that in the chat. Let them know that you made it. And I have a question. Now, remember, before we got on, I had you guys thinking about 3 amazing freedoms. Well, as you saw, our product is travel. And I told y'all I love travel. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys to drop your favorite supplier in the chat. So if you love Virgin Voyages, Royal Caribbean, drop that in. If you have a favorite airline, go ahead and drop that in the chat. And I want you to go ahead and drop your favorite destination. Whether you've been there or not, put that in the chat. I just want to make sure I am talking to the right people on this Soulful Sunday. Okay, I see Southwest. Shout out to Southwest Airlines. I see Mexico. Oh, you guys are typing. I love it. Dubai, St. Lucia. And I'm stealing all of these destinations. I'm going to be taking notes later. Trust and believe. I want to go there too. So I'm going to Paris with you. Absolutely. Thailand. You have some amazing destinations coming in. What if I told you that you can either earn in or save on these amazing destinations? Because you know what? You're probably like me. I thought I was a professional. I was doing all of the research. I was on all the sites looking for the best deals. I was on TripAdvisor looking at the reviews, making sure I stayed at the right resort. I'm looking up the excursions, literally everything, doing all the research. I just knew I was a professional. I'm going to let you in on a little secret that I learned once I got in this business. Travel professionals get paid. And commission, it is built in to all of those transactions. All the cruises, the concerts, the resorts, the excursions, literally everything. And how disrespectful of them not to let us know that we were working for free. I know none of y'all on here like to work for free. At least I don't. But you know what? Let me not assume. If you like to work for free, I want you to go ahead and put free in the chat. Right. It's quiet. Y'all were throwing out all those amazing destinations quick. Exactly, Michelle. No way. Now, I'm going to move myself out of the way because I want to bring up some amazing individuals. I want you to hear how powerful this business is, but not only from me, not from the video, from real people, because it's definitely changing lives. This amazing gentleman is my brother in success. He is a millennial. And you know what? This brother had 4 jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many people know 4 jobs are for 4 people? But this brother, you know what? He wanted more money. And growing up, what did your parents tell you? To get another job. So if you've had more than 1 job, go ahead and drop how many jobs you've had in the chat. Now, this brother, when I say loves helping people and loves having fun, yeah, I can go on and on about this gentleman, but I will let Mr. Zaire Simpson come to the line and tell you his amazing story himself. Mr. Simpson, have you made it to the line, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I have. Can you hear me and see me loud and clear?
I sure can. Take it away.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that gracious introduction. I just got to throw it right back to you for having such amazing energy every time we get on this platform. You share with us, you share your perspective and all your knowledge. So big shout out to you. It just shows how big your heart is, right? But like Miss Naima Smith said, my name is Zaire Simpson from that Los Angeles area, and I love everything about this business, y'all. I've been doing it for the last 4 years. Like Miss Naima said, prior to doing this, I was actually working 4 security jobs, y'all. 4. I was working 3 p.m. to 8 a.m. 6 days out of the week, and I was exhausted. I didn't have no time freedom. That time freedom that Miss Naima talked about earlier, I didn't have none of that. I was actually time broke. You understand me? So this opportunity actually afforded me to have my time freedom back because it taught me how to leverage $1 trillion industry, right? An $11 trillion industry. Let me correct that, right? And through an opportunity where it has 8 streams of income. And I was talking to my sister in success, Miss Nita Lynch, the other day and came to a realization. I traded 4 jobs for 8 streams of income, right? That video that we just watched, it covered how you can make travel commissions for yourself and for other people every time you book for yourself, other people, right? Then when you build a team, they're gonna pay you matches on that, right? When you share this opportunity with somebody, they're gonna pay you a referral commission. But guess what? When they do it, they're gonna pay you a match for that as well. Right? That's amazing. They got a residual component that they pay you here, right? And guess what? When you build a team and they earn residuals, they pay you a match for that as well. That is amazing, y'all. Listen, I was working 4 jobs. And right now, because of this opportunity within 4 years, and get this, y'all, I leaned on the system that's here, right? And you get a success coach and a mentor, right? That'll teach y'all the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. My coach taught me all the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. And within 4 years, I'm now making part-time from home, but I was making working 4 security jobs, y'all. And I positioned myself to show other people how they can do it as well. I'm talking parents, people who are working multiple jobs like I was, people who are looking to change their lifestyle, supplement their income, right? But you can definitely do that with this opportunity. And of course, it's travel, y'all. So I definitely, definitely use the product, and I am a product of the product, and within the last 2 years, I visited over 22 new cities, 5 countries, and 4 islands, y'all. Talk about freedom. Come on now. But yeah, do not miss this opportunity, Miss Naima Smith. I'm gonna definitely pass it back to you. And yes, ma'am, thank you for letting me share.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Simpson. And you know what? Neither one of us said this gentleman, I did say he loves helping people. He is currently connected to over 50 families. He did share age, You can't say, oh, am I too old or am I too young? You're 18 and over. You're willing. You can work this business. Mr. Simpson also said when you come in, you are assigned a success coach. You don't have to know everything. It's travel. There's no way. He said it's an $11 trillion industry. You can't know everything. And you know what? Would you want to? I love that he said the system is already in place. All you have to do is come in, be coachable. And if you're ready to win, we are right with you, helping you do that. So I want to thank Mr. Simpson. And I'm so happy he gave those 4 jobs right back to the security system and is leveraging this amazing business. So thank you so much for your transparency. Now, we had an amazing woman open up, but she didn't tell you her story. So, you know what? We're going to go over to either New York or Florida because I'm not sure exactly where she is right now. I already shared she's passionate about helping amazing moms and dads win in this industry. And she's ready to donate her job back to the economy because she has been working her amazing job for over 30 years. I'm going to actually move myself out of the way and I'm going to bring my cousin back to the line, Mrs. Shirlise Smith Sidney. Cuz, please let the people know why Planet.
Thank you, Miss Naima Smith. Listen, I joined Planet. It's going to be 4 years this year. And when I saw it the first time, it's not that I didn't see what it was. I did, but I joined on the second attempt. I joined Planet because of the options. Listen, I've been in corporate America, like she said, for over 30 years. Now, when you get this job, 30 years, I only got 4 weeks vacation. How does 30 years equate to four 4 weeks? 4 weeks of vacation. Make it make sense. So put it in perspective. You're working these jobs for someone else's dream. All right. You're invested in them. But what have they invested in you? And then they want to tell you when you can take your break, for how long you can take your break. Make it make sense. Really? Does that seem fair? Listen, when you sat down and filled out those applications for that W-4 or, whatever it may be for whatever business or job you signed up for, the last page was not a declaration that says, when you leave, or God forbid you leave this earth, that your paycheck will be forwarded to your family. No, no, no. Survey says negative. But listen, this business affords you that. I'm so ready to give my job back to the economy. And we're not saying quit your job. We're not saying that at all. This is the gravy. But at some point, the gravy is the sauce. It is everything. All I'm saying is I'm ready to give that PTO back. And it's time for CTO. Shalice, time off. I'm ready. Are you ready? Back to you, Miss Naima Smith.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Smith Sidney. I love that. What I love is you're hearing stories from real people, and we are going to make sure we definitely keep it real. So many of us have worked our jobs maybe 10 years, 15, 20 years. She said over 30 years at the same company. And they're not loving on us as much as we're loving on them. See, we're going to go to work no matter how we feel. You get up, you could be sick, something could be wrong with your children. You will take that time and go to that job. And we're not saying not to. Like you said, this is not quit your job day. This is supplement your income day. Guys, why do we give so much for the 9 to 5, but we don't bet on ourselves? We don't take time to look at something different. We're always wondering when we see people who start making the money, our entertainers, maybe you come from a small town or a big city, and now these entertainers, you're like, how? How are they doing this? Why aren't they coming back to the community and letting us know how to win? Guys, this is us coming back to the community, letting you know how to win. This is us letting you know you have options. This is the person who ever sent you this amazing Zoom info, educating you, showing you that there is something else. Guys, you know what's so funny? Some of us get paid maybe once or twice a month. Some of us are robbing Peter to pay Paul. I know I have. And you know what? I borrowed from Keisha and Maria too. and none of them got their money back. But I'm so lucky that I found this amazing business. You know, sometimes you're on social media, you scrolling by and you see a post and you're like, eh. I'm so happy that day I didn't say, eh. It was from somebody who I actually knew, somebody that I was familiar with, that I went to college with. And I knew him. So I said, let me read this because I told y'all I love to travel. And he was talking about how a business with the product of travel was changing his life. So I said, wait a second, let me keep reading this. It was very transparent. It was real. And I'm going to be real with you guys. I was actually with another company before this one, but there was no support. I felt lost. I thought I was professional, but remember I told y'all, professionals get paid. I had no clue what I was doing. So I read the post, I slid in his DM, and I said, hey, I have one question. Is there support? He got me offline. We had an amazing conversation. I signed up immediately. I saw no presentation. I just trusted him. I saw what it was doing for him and his family. And remember, we said as soon as you partner, you get a success coach. Him and his wife have been my coaches from the beginning. Not only do they help me, they help my team. And you don't have to be in the same place. Remember, I said you're not going to know everything. At that time, I was in Vegas. Him and his wife were in Maryland. When I first came in, I started with travel because I told y'all I love some travel. The ambassador that was helping me, she was in Boston. But I'm going to keep it real, like I told y'all. That was during COVID. And remember, we were all on lockdown. We were on Zoom. But what I love about this awesome opportunity, the days that I didn't feel good, I was sick 2.5 years. I couldn't work my job. How many of y'all know that when you're on disability, you don't get paid like you get paid when you're at work? So a sister was down. I wasn't earning the money that I was used to. I couldn't work the dream job that I was also used to working. But because of this business, I was excited. I could roll over and get on the Zooms because of this amazing community and support that we had. I was excited to do so. There were days I couldn't leave my bed. I got so excited being able to book the most I had ever booked ever from my hospital bed. That check of over $6,000 started taking bills off the table. When I first joined this business, I called my best friend and I told her what I was doing, not thinking she wanted to partner. I just was calling my best friend to say what I was doing. And what did she say? Me too. So I was like, oh, somebody else wants to do what I'm doing? I had to realize it's bigger than me. So then I started to share with other people, realizing if it was helping me, it could help someone else. Because an extra $500 a month could change somebody's life. I'm so thankful that I said yes to myself. I'm so thankful I decided to share with other people. Because if this is a blessing for me, it could be a blessing for each one of you as well. The thing is, sometimes blessings don't come in the package that we're used to seeing them in. It doesn't look like what we wanted it to look like. So we ignored the social media posts. We ignored the text message that our friends sent us. Don't miss this. Now, I just told y'all about my best friend. I'm going to slide myself out of the way because I want you to actually hear from her. This sister's amazing. She's originally from New York. She also resides now in Dallas, Texas. She's a wonderful mom and is passionate about helping busy moms realize that they have options. She wants to secure a legacy for her family, and she will. And I'm going to move myself out of the way because I could just go on and on about my best friend. But I'm going to let Miss Marnita Lynch tell you why I planned that for her. Sis, are you still here?
I wouldn't be any other place on this Soulful Sunday. Thank you so much for that gracious introductions. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped up. Thank you all for joining us this afternoon because you are in for a treat. Like you said, I am Marnita Lynch, originally from New York City, currently residing in the great state of Texas. I'm a mother of one whole young adult. He's in college. I have a 10-year background with the Department of Corrections, currently working for the federal government. And I will tell you this. Thanks to you, my best friend, who saw it not robbery to share with me. You were saying what you were doing, but you know that I can benefit from it ultimately. And because of you, 5 years ago, I've been a part of this organization and I love it here. I've been able to do some things to my son with that extra income, not have to punch the clock as hard as I used to as a CEO, right? I was able to now take some bills off the table. Again, working for the federal government. My job is 7 to 3. Just last week, on my break, I made an extra $147 in my spare time, right? On my break because of this business. So again, it's extra income. It's extra. The things I was able to do so far. I took my son to Dubai a couple of years ago for his 16th birthday. He about to be 20 this year, so we got to plan a whole new trip, right? But because of this business. Now again, as a single mother, I could have taken him, of course, punch the clock harder, save up a little bit longer to take him. But because of this business opportunity, we went on pennies on a dollar. And some people who's on the Zoom today went with me. We had a great time. Family went, and we came back home to the bag. So I feel that to say this. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's about helping people get financial freedom, financial security at the end of the day, and whatever it is that you want from this business. Like you said, a couple extra dollars or a life-changing income. But because I am a mom of one, I know I want to have something for my son, my grandkids, kids who I will never meet one day. I'm pausing on purpose. Remember, the government shut down in October of last year. Thankfully, I had this business, and thankfully, my department didn't close. But so many other people, they lost their jobs. Yesterday, a big airlines shut down. Over 1,700 people lost their jobs. That one income that they relied on. So, thanks to this business, I have several streams, not just one. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Miss Lynch. And I'm so happy you brought that up because these people did not know they were going to lose their jobs. I'm a flight attendant. There are flight attendants that are still stranded on their work trips. Thousands of people thought that they had a
No, like
secure
I'm gonna
job.
tell some design.
Please have you mute your line. We just want to make sure we keep it clear so everyone can hear all the information. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. People, this now, you need multiple streams of income, especially with how the world is now. Multiple streams of income. Miss Lynch didn't share. Guys, she might have taken maybe an hour, we're going to say, to book an amazing getaway for some friends. They were going to Jamaica. That check, the commission, was a check with a comma in it. That check was more than her amazing government job that she works 40 plus hours a week. And I know she doesn't mind me telling that story because she's very transparent and wants people to know that they have options. And she's super thankful for the options. I heard so much in that testimony, and I just hope that you guys heard it too. Now, there's somebody on the line that says, that sounds nice, that's cute. But what about the single dads out here? There's some men on the line. Well, you know what? I'm gonna move myself out of the way, and I want you to hear from this amazing gentleman. This guy is from New York, born in Harlem, grew up in the Bronx, currently residing in Brooklyn. He's an amazing dad. He's an amazing grandfather. From 9 to 5, he helps manages some amazing team, and he's been doing it for over 35 years. But from 5 to 9, he's passionate about helping people once they retire understand that they have options. He loves having fun. When I tell you, you can catch this man on the dance floor, he loves some good music. And he's super, super passionate about helping people. I can go on about this amazing gentleman because he is my significant other, but I'm going to slide myself out of the way and let Mr. Amir Seeley tell you for him why Planet. Mr. Seeley, are you still here?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. And good evening, everyone. I want to thank, first of all, each and every one of you for joining us here on this Soulful Sunday. We wouldn't want to be anyplace else. But more importantly, again, I want to thank Miss Naima Smith for that wonderful introduction. As she said, my name is Amir Seeley. Like she said, born in Harlem, raised in the Bronx, but living in Brooklyn. But more importantly, I've been in corporate America for 36 years, actually, this year. And I love what I do. So let's get that out the way. I've always enjoyed helping people, as she also stated. But the real interesting thing about this opportunity is two things. First off, I found out about this opportunity, I want to say probably 7 years ago, even though I've been in it 5. And that's because it was brought here to New York. And another gentleman who I was in a different opportunity with had introduced it to me, and I met the CEO, Mr. Donald Brad, and everything at that time. Unfortunately, I was not in the right headspace to really take in the information and see how powerful and what it could really do for me. So I shook hands. I said I was going to join, didn't join. I want to say a year or so later, Miss Naima Smith brought it back to my attention. I asked her a couple of questions. I asked her were there some key people that she then acknowledged they were a part of the opportunity. She said, how did I know? I explained to her what had happened. I joined. I'm in. Let's go. Again, I really wasn't really in. I was still, trying to figure some things out. So I jumped out one more time. But third time's a charm. And I bring that to everybody's attention because when you hear this information, first and foremost, you're going to sound like it's a lot of things going on. But we want you to really take the information in, sit with it for a hot second, and then make a decision. But the third time, like I said, was a charm. I jumped in with both feet and I haven't looked back since. But what she did and didn't mention is the fact that I only get paid twice a month in my wonderful corporate job. And as you know, when you only get paid twice a month, there's those stretches in between where it seems as though you don't have resources to get things done that you might want to get done or need to get done. As you heard, there's 8 streams of income, and that's what really opened my eyes. We all get paid if you have a regular job, and we try to do our best to take that check and stretch it to take care of as many things as we possibly can. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. You got multiple bills, you have multiple streams of income. This opportunity allows you to do exactly that. And because of it, I've been in since and I have not looked back. I challenge you to find something that you'll love to do, that people are doing anyway, but more importantly, you're being able to help friends, family, and a lot of people that you don't even know change their lives forever. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Miss Naima Smith. And again, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here and joining us this evening. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Seeley. And I love that transparency. You said third time is a charm. Sometimes we pass up on things. He said the first time, he was like, no, not yet. Second time, he got in, didn't really. But this time, he's in and he's here to stay. Because you know what, guys? I love that because it's real. How many times have you done something and you're like, my coach today talked about you joined the gym, you never go. Please get rid of that gym membership. You're not going to Planet Fitness. We do it all the time. But what I love about this opportunity, yes, can you earn some money? Absolutely. We have 8 millionaires. There are 146,000 reps in the field in over 20 countries. But one of the best things that Mr. Seeley started to kind of allude to is the personal development. You will continue to grow your mindset because y'all already know those days when y'all don't feel like going to work, you don't. But when you have a why, whether it's yourself, your children, wanting to retire, wanting a dream home, a strong why, whatever that is, that's what keeps you going. The days where you just really don't feel like it, that why says, you know what? I got to do it. My parents out there, you expect your kids to come home with those good grades. Well, what if you had to show them your report card as a mom or a dad? What would your report card look like? And I say that to get you thinking. Never pass up on an opportunity that could change your life. There's an acronym called POUR. Literally, it says passing on opportunities. You want to stay rich, whether it's to increase the mindset, to increase your pockets. And luckily, this opportunity allows us to do both. The last amazing person I want you to hear from, this woman is an amazing wife. She's an amazing mom to 4 awesome kids. She takes care of her mom, and she is super busy. I know there's someone on here thinking that they're busy. Whew, this woman right here. But I still love that she is intentional with her time. Guys, she's super passionate about helping families get on the money-making side of travel. This woman, I have known her since we were kids. I'm going to move myself out of the way and let Mrs. Michelle Lewis tell you why plan that for her.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ms. Smith. Can you hear me loud and clearly?
Absolutely, sis. Take it away.
Great. As she stated, my name is Michelle Lewis. I'm originally from Roosevelt, New York, and I currently live in Dallas, Georgia, not to be confused with Dallas, Texas. As she stated, I'm happily married. My anniversary is this weekend coming up, so I will be away, guys. I've been married with my husband of 23 years. I have 4 beautiful children. And yes, as she stated, I take care of my mother. That alone in that one sentence is just busy enough for anybody, okay? When I say that I am busy, yes, I am. Before I even got on this call, I was on another call for an hour. And before that, I was out at church and out for the rest of the day. So I've been busy, busy, busy. But guess what, guys? I make time for what is important to me. I am intentional with my time. I definitely time block because it's hard. As she stated, I take care of my mom. My mom is in her 80s. She's getting older now. This business, when it came to me, I wasn't even thinking about the things that I am thinking about now, which make me think about how will I be able to take care of my mom? Being that she is in her 80s, she is getting older. How am I going to sustain the money to take care of her? God forbid if something happens. I don't want to put her in a nursing home. I would never do that. So I want to be able to take care of her, bring nurses in, be able to have doctors tell me on the phone or call me, send me an email and let me know this is what you need to do to take care of her. So the business will afford me to do those things. When you don't have a business or money to sustain those things, you worry about them. It's hard. As she stated, I am a state worker. I get paid once a month. So that money to stretch out for the whole month is sometimes very hard. I know some people on here may work and they only get paid once a month. So how do you do that? I have 4 kids. Guess what? Again, this business has helped me manage my month, has helped me spread out the money. And in between, where I am not getting paid for that whole month, this business is paying me, which I love. So that is a plus in itself. With this business also, it has given me personal development that I didn't even know that I needed. With the business books that we get and read and learn from, that helps me build my character, build myself to be able to talk to you and tell others how to earn these 8 streams of income. So I am here because I'm so excited today. As you can tell, I got a smile on my face and I am just over the moon. This business is going to take me to places that I can never ever even or never have ever dreamed of. And if somebody thought about you to tell you about this business, it was for a reason. They want you to be able to make those decisions. They want you to think of these 3 things, which is ownership. You're going to own your own business. And with that comes a lot of responsibility, but it's worth it in the end. Flexibility. You're going to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. I will have the flexibility to take my kids and do what I want to do with them, even though most of them are grown. They still need money. I still have to pay for them. I still got to take care of them and feed them. Okay. And that freedom to say, I can do what I want to do, when I want to do, when I want to do it. As Miss Sydney stated earlier, yes, that MTO time, Michelle time off. I'm about to get some of that I haven't had in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this. And trust, if this business was not here, I probably wouldn't even be thinking about it or even have it in my wheelhouse of thinking of it. But we are here to help you improve the quality of your life. So the person who got you on, get back with them. Let them sit you down and talk to you, answer all your questions, and show you this is where you want to be. You don't want to be on the sideline continuing to look at us. You want to join us, get in this business, and live your life. Back to you, Ms. Smith.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Lewis. I love that. We have CTO time, we have MTO time. Whatever your initial is, put that in front of time off. Because when I say PTO, it's prepare the others. Because I'm going. Just like Michelle said, you know what? I'm about to jump on her whole trip. I'm going to. You need time for yourself. Guys, we do so much pouring into everyone else. Don't forget to pour into yourself. Don't forget that you have options. And you know what? Don't say, you know what? I'm not sure. I don't know everything. Guys, let's travel. You don't have to know everything. When did anyone force somebody to go on a vacation? Mm-mm, absolutely not. And you know what? I'm going to apologize. I wasn't honest with y'all. I said that was the last testimony, but I would be remiss if I didn't bring this amazing gentleman to the line. This amazing gentleman, not only is he an awesome father and an awesome husband, when I say Mr. Belief, this man will believe in you harder than you have ever believed in yourself. He has a team of over 4,000 amazing people. He pours into not only me, my amazing team, but he pours into the planet. He is super passionate about helping you win. As long as you show up, he is showing up with you. I can go on and on about this awesome gentleman. He is not only our coach, we call him our dad. This is like our team dad right here, okay? Mr. Nate Newman is a founding three-star director. Guys, he was here before the evidence, before the Zooms, before the presentation. This gentleman believed so much that he has grown his team to over 4,000. He represents the state of Maryland. I'm going to move myself out of the way and bring none other than Director Nate Newman to the line. Are you still here, sir?
Hey, I am here. Look, man, I'm over here. Look, you making a brown man blush. You got all my Indian coming out right now. Look, I look red. I love, you know how we say we got Indian in our family. Nah, man, I'm super excited, man, because I remember when all of you started. And now to see you leading the charge, taking ownership, leaders in your own right, it's flat out amazing. You guys have started a movement, right? If things in your life aren't moving, get on this train because we moving. We working on something. Why? Because we going somewhere. And the question is not, is it working? The question is, do you want to participate? Right? Do you want to participate? We're here to invite you to get on board. And like she said, my name is Nate Newman. My background is that of an educator. I've been in education 29 years. And understand, I did not get into education to generate wealth. They do not pay. Look, just to get the six figures, I had to go get some multiple degrees. I don't know, I call it receipts, right? And here's the deal: six figures on paper don't mean six figures coming into the house. Been married. This will be my 28th year, right? 4 kids, all grown. Last one in college. This business paid for my twin boys every year. And here's the deal: when they were looking at colleges, they said, "Dad, we just gonna go to community college." I was like, "Why? What college you want to go to?" We go to community college. If y'all don't tell me what, we about to have some problems. We don't want to go into debt like you did, Dad. Gut check. Now I saw what? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men on this line. Now I don't know if you all have children, but let me tell you something. When you're a husband, when you're a provider, when you're a father, and you can't give your kids what they deserve, that's not a good feeling. Moms, you understand that too, right? I'm not leaving you out. If you're a parent, I'm here telling my kids get A's in school, and I felt like I was failing as a parent. And see, they was closing out their sophomore year of high school, and I said, "Look, Daddy just started this business. By the time you graduate, I'll have the money." And I use that as motivation and fuel to go work this business. I get to talk about travel. I get to sell fun. Look, I put in educated terms. I sell recess. Y'all remember that? Bell ring, go outside, have fun. I sell recess. I'm not talking about lotions and potions, man. We talking about beaches and oceans, bars, right? If not this, what? Within 3 years, we were making 6 figures part-time. Now, let me say that's above average income. But guess what? I'm an above average individual. I don't know if you feel that way about yourself, but I work hard for other people. And I said, time out. I work hard for the pastor. I worked hard for the employer. I worked hard for the federal government. I worked hard for everybody else's last name, but I wasn't working hard for my last name. This business allows me to work for my last name so that when I'm gone, this business will keep paying my last name. God forbid something happens to me today, my last name straight, my family straight. They lose nothing, right? Paying off my twins' college education, best bill I've ever had. Why? Because I had the money to pay it. They get to launch in life debt-free. I'm doing the same thing for baby girl right now. Gave my wife said, "I want a car that feels like my living room." I'm like, "What car is that?" She found it at the Land Rover dealership. I said, "You couldn't find this at the Hyundai dealership? They ain't got living room cars over there." And look, while we was there, Michelle, I got me one too. We got, you know what I'm saying? You can't the king got to be the king. Now, if the queen riding in with living room, I gotta have some man cave. You understand, right? And so, guys, seriously, if there's anything in your life that you want to change, you got to change first. If there's anything in your life that needs to be different, you got to do something different. You can't keep doing the same thing expecting the same outcome, right? And with AI taking over all these jobs, right? If you have a performance-based job, you got to be the best of the best to keep your job in the next 3 to 5 years. So if you got to perform anyway, perform for you. Perform in an industry that everybody needs, everybody wants, and that is thriving and will continue to thrive. I don't care if we're talking about cruise ships or spaceships, travel is not going anywhere. And here's the deal. Let me just put it in layman's terms, because people say, I'm not a salesman. Well, be a connector. Can you connect a person with a good thing? Can you refer a person to a good thing? Because here's the deal. What person on the planet doesn't want to travel more for less? Check. Get a check when you come home or whoever you book come home. Check. Write your personal travel off on your taxes, even if you never got a travel commission. And write off all my personal travel? Check, check. That math is mathing. That math makes sense. You don't have to, you ain't had to go to calculus to understand that equation. And that, if that makes sense, is going to make dollars. Right? And so what we're offering you today is an opportunity to tap into an industry that is thriving, that is moving. Even with Spirit Airlines going down, the airports are still packed. We went through a global pandemic and didn't miss a beat. If COVID can't knock out travel, nothing's going to knock out travel. I made more money in 2020 than I made in 2019, real talk. And for all my people who grew up like me, who was told, get a good government job and get yourself some good benefits, how about the government ain't that good anymore? It's not that stable anymore. They forcing people to retire. They putting them on furlough, fancy word for fire for a short time. Like, I would be tired of somebody else controlling my economy. I don't care how much gas is. I don't care how much eggs are. Why? Because I control my own economy. Eggs go up, I do more work. Gas go up. Look, my gas, I posted this the other day. $113 to fill up my car. All good. All good. It's called residual. See, tonight we talked about how you can pack a bag. We talked about how you can earn a bag. And we talked about how to make the bags chase you. If you like any of them bags, it's time to go on this journey with us. And what you say, point blank, period, with a T at the end. And then what's the new clap? This is that it? Because I heard if you do the wrong finger, it means something else. So there we go. That's the new clap. Let's go. I do it with the manly. Boom. There we go. Look, I'm not going to belabor it, guys. We're inviting you to go on this journey. It's a movement. It's a movement. Figure it out. Jump in, figure it out. We're going to help you. You got 30 days to kick the tires. If you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. We're looking for people that's looking for us. We're looking for people that's hungry for something different. We're looking for people that already work hard, now they're ready to work hard for themselves. We're looking for people that love to travel and want to do more of it, they want to get out their zip code, they want to get out their country code, and they want to make money while they do it. If that's you, join us. It ain't $1 million decision. It's a $200 decision. You spend $200. I bet you spend $200 on them Raymond Brown tickets. Amen or ouch. I bet you're gonna find you're gonna push some bills for USHERRAYO, right? Huh? How about PLANNE? You better get with this planet. You better spell that out all the way to the bank, baby. I'm sorry, I don't act like this all the time. Just when we talking about making money, I'm excited, and I'm trying to transfer it to you. With that, just come join us. We getting it done. You were some amazing leaders. They're dedicated, they're committed, they're going to support you, they're not going to leave you. As long as you're willing to put one foot in front of the other, they're going to lead you all the way to the promised land. With that, back to you, Miss Naima Smith.
Thank you so much, Director Newman. I mean, it's mic drop after that. Guys, I know we shared so much amazing information. You saw two awesome businesses in the video. You heard some real stories about how this is changing lives across the planet. And I'm quite sure you have some questions. Guys, make sure you definitely get back with whoever invited you. They are so happy to get any of your questions answered. If you have a question that you need answered right now, you can definitely drop it in the chat, or you can raise your hand. We are happy to unmute you and let you answer. We have all of our leaders on standby, and we're super happy to get the questions answered. I'll bring my sister in success back to the line, Miss Marnita Lynch. Sis, do you see any questions in the chat? I don't want to jump off the Zoom if somebody has a pressing question, because I want to make sure that they get it answered.
No, sis, I don't see anything at this time. Let me just double, triple check. And if not, we have a couple of frequently asked questions. We can maybe do two. Oh, no, we have a question. How does the residual income work? That was the first question.
Ooh, that's a great question. I love that question. Actually, I'm gonna move myself out of the way. I'm gonna bring my brother in success back to the line, Mr. Zaire Simpson, because as you see, he broke it down earlier. Mr. Simpson, do you mind breaking down the residual income component?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have a residual component here, and it simply says company will pay you $4 for everybody that's underneath you, whether you brought them in or not. And now, how do you get access to that? You simply refer two people to the business to start your residual income. Just two people, right? And they talked about in the video going gold, right? Bronze, silver, gold, right? And so as you go through these levels of bronze, silver, gold, you unlock all levels of the matrix. So you get access to all the seats in the residual income. And like I said, they pay you $4 for everybody that's underneath you, whether you brought them in or not. And so when you do go gold, you have the potential earnings of $118,000 per month when your matrix fully matures. So I hope that answers your question on how the residual income does work.
I love that answer. I couldn't have broke it down any better. Like, that is amazing. And I hope whoever did, ask that question, please let us know if that helps in the chat. Miss Lynch, any more questions?
So listen, Mr. Tyson, whoever you are, thank you so much for asking that question, because that's one of my favorite questions. That was one of the questions. Is it a pyramid scheme? Is it one of those things? It has to be one of those things. And guess what? We got 27 people on the line. Let's take away 5 of them are business partners, right? The other 20 are probably thinking the same thing and they didn't want to ask. So thank you, Mr. Tyson, for asking that question. Matter of fact, who invited you? So take it away. Go ahead.
That's a great question, and we do like that because we're from New York. We've seen some things. We've heard of some things. There was the flower, the susu, and everything in between. So I love that question because this does sound too good to be true. So I understand it, and absolutely not. When you partner with whoever invited you, now you are independently contracted. You have 2 legitimate businesses. We have A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau for both businesses. And we have to file our taxes. We get 1099s. And whoever invited you, they can actually send you the income disclosure statement of all of the earnings that we report to the IRS. And you're actually going to see a couple of numbers on there. It's going to break down all the things you heard about, this bronze builder, rep, and all these things. It's going to break that down. It's going to break down the hours that they worked. But the numbers I love best on there is the first number, 0. And you may say, Ms. Smith, what do you mean 0? Because if you do nothing, you get nothing. And there are people who do partner with us in business and they do nothing. So 0. But on the other end, you're going to see over $1 million because we do have 8 millionaires in this awesome opportunity. We also have people who earn 6 figures residually a month on an annual basis. Also, guys, our host agency has been around for 35 years. We are the originators of the home-based travel agency. And you know what? All the susu and the flowers, the reason why those were pyramid schemes, there was no product. There was no return on investment. The product here is travel. Guys, we sell travel agencies. So scheme? Absolutely not. And you know what I also like to say? Like I asked you guys earlier to drop your favorite vendors in the chat. I saw all different cruise lines. I saw amazing places you like to go. Guys, now those are my business partners. I love Virgin Voyages, but now I'm a travel professional. I can contact them from a different angle. Do you think if this was a pyramid scheme, I could go ahead and call Virgin and say, hey, I'm a travel advisor? They will look at me like, absolutely not. Our marketing agency has been around for 10 years. This year will be 11 years in October. Once again, guys, I share we are in over 20 plus countries and growing. We're based in Atlanta, Georgia. And every year, we have an amazing convention. It is at the world's largest Marriott in Orlando, Florida. Guys, if we were illegal, because that's what a pyramid scheme is, illegal, I would be in Mr. Newman's basement. We wouldn't be on this Zoom. We wouldn't be in Orlando. We would all be at his house talking about this. Guys, we talked about the commissions that we earned that were built in. We talked about sharing this awesome opportunity. So pyramid scheme, absolutely not. Back to you, Miss Lynch.
Yes, yes. And I want to also add, unlike a job, you can actually out earn whoever brought you in this business. So yeah, I want to add that. I had to add that in there.
But you know what? That's great because a lot of people are so used to, the CEO, and everyone that starts to fall in line underneath that and employees being at the bottom, whereas an employee, you would never earn as much as your CEO. In this business, absolutely not. And what I love is an unlimited income opportunity. That is big. So I'm so happy, Tyson, that you asked that question. And please let us know if that answered your question. Anything else, Miss Lynch?
No, sis, I don't see any other questions, but I will ask one more time. I know we had some people come in late. If you missed it, definitely get back with the person who invited you to get re-invited to see the information in its entirety. Also, let us know again who invited you in the chat and thank the person. Matter of fact, text them, thank them, however you got the information, thank them for inviting you because, again, this is a blessing to us. We want to be a blessing to you. That's all I have.
Absolutely. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming on, staying over a couple of extra minutes. We truly, truly appreciate you. We appreciate your time. And we realize that you may get off of here and actually think of some questions. Just go ahead and whoever invited you, they'll be happy to get your questions answered. And I also know there may be somebody on here that said, this was great. I want to share it with someone else. And I could even use a little bit more information. Guys, every day we have awesome opportunity calls online, and we even have amazing events in person. So we may have an awesome event right where you live, so you can go ahead and get an even more in-depth information about these two awesome businesses. And that's all we have for you on this amazing Sunday. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate all the business partners and all the guests that came out. Special shout out to everyone that gave awesome, awesome testimonies. Truly appreciate you guys. And I'd love to steal one of my coach's lines right here. Guys, we hope to catch you at one or two places, but hopefully both. The beaches of the world and the banks. Have an amazing Sunday, everybody.